280, and that's when everybody was taking their profits, and I'm over here buying like an idiot.
Nah, well, yeah, it happens though. All honesty, it does happen. We've all been there. We've all done it. Trust. I may have been one that took a little money from you. I definitely played this stock. It was a good one. It was a nice ride up. I don't think this one's done either. We're talking about TLRY stock. It is another cannabis stock. They are showing here that it's neutral right now, so let's check out the forecast for this bad boy. Go over here to my technicals. All right, so I like to do in my 4 hours and my 1 hour most of the time, especially when I'm investigating stocks, because I don't want to be looking in the current moment. I want to be looking in the future. You know what I mean?
Right. So you kind of you guys always look at the 1 hour and the 4 hours to obviously buy the lows.
It depends on what we're looking for and what we're doing. If I come across a day trade, I'm in the 1, 3, and 5.
Right.
If I'm looking for long term, it's a whole nother story. But if I'm doing a swing trade, then I'm catching that one that blew up that I miss. I'm going to catch it when it falls to its bottom, jump in and ride it up, and get my 7 to 15%, and that's a swing trade. So it's honestly just what kind of type of trade we're doing today. You know, you want to do an options trade? You want to ride this sucker down to the bottom, or are we going to ride it up?
Right.
That's it. And, you know, and that's another thing. I'm glad you mentioned that. You know, for anybody that comes into the classroom with us and stuff, mention what you're thinking. Ask any questions. Day trade? Is it a day trade? Is it a swing trade? Is this something I can hold on to? Is this something I need to get rid of? Because that's what we do, man. We just look them all up and we go through them.
Different techniques for different plays and opportunities.
Exactly. Kind of like this. Watch this. So if I go down to the 1 minute, you see how all that changed to on my oscillators. It's only a buy. Yeah. Strong buy. My summary moving average is strong buy. Watch as I go through the line. See how the time frames is. Look at that. 15 minutes later, it's telling me sell. That's telling me a day trade. You see that? That's a day trade move.
Yeah.
Now if I'm coming back out here and I'm going to that 1 hour and I'm seeing neutral, I need to check that out. That's going to be based on maybe some more news, more so than anything. But it's also going to correlate with these three correlate together.
Okay.
And they will not move without two. So summary and your moving average, you know, and of course there's a lot of discrepancy on these, but whenever you get all three agreeing with each other, we can actually have a conversation. And they are, as long as it stays in neutral on my 4 hours. So I'll even bounce to my 1 day just to see. Let's go. Even for my 1 week, it was all three for my 1 week. So that means what? What does that tell you? If you pull up your 1 week and you're seeing buy, what are you thinking whenever you see that? I know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking you buy it for like 1 week out?
Do what now? Oh, well, it just depends.
1 week out?
Well, no, this is based off the candle chart, right?
Yeah.
So once you learn the different candles and the different time frames for the candles, then this is just like that next level. This is your candles in information form. Right?
Okay.
But it's based off analyst. It's not based off of, so more so, let me back up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I can leave this on here. So as you can see, our overall average right here, we had a strong moving average right here when this dot lined up, and then this indicated strong volume. So if you have strong momentum and strong volume, what happens? Explosion.
Strong momentum. Yeah.
We're talking from we're talking from $1.63 all the way up here to let's see here, what it top at $2.99. $1.63 to $2.99. Now I don't know about you, but that's one trade I'd love to been in on.
Right. Catch
that. But I didn't catch in on this trade until I got up here. I think I was around $2. is where I got in. It's like
Okay.
$1.99, $2, and then I wrote it up and I got a good 50% off of it. It was a nice little ride.
Right.
But yeah, this thing here, it's definitely a good stock. We've heard a lot of information on it, and cannabis. You think about this all came out last year, realistically.
Yeah.
You know, it got put out in the works last year. You
Yeah.
think about when anything comes out, what happens? Well,
I mean, it just goes
everybody's
up.
got to try it.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's trading the trend.
Yeah, so now that it's out, now there's gonna be different blends and all the different kinds. And Snoop Dogg's got his kind, and what was it? Mike Tyson. You know, Mike Tyson's got his own vape. He's got Tyson vape. You know, Snoop Dogg's got his own vape. So you don't think they're gonna follow the CBD just the same as they followed the vapes?
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, those guys, they all got trained and everything. Already named after each other, so it's just bound.
And they smoke too.
Grow.
So, you know, and they smoke too. You know.
Of course.
And they always say, you know, like for long-term traders. So here's a piece of advice on a long-term trade. Only invest in long-term trades of something that you're interested in.
Oh, for sure.
Because what that does is it creates a data in your own mind, because you keep up with that anyway. So now if you invest in the stock, say, so like something I wish I would have done, I wish I would have invested in GameStop whenever that movie came out.
Right.
Because if I would have invested in that, when I watched that movie, I went to GameStop, bro. Like, no joke. They were telling me about it. I was like, okay, but, you know, I never have time to watch TV at all. So I was like, okay. So me and my wife, we sat down one night, and we're watching this movie. Did you see it, Dumb Money? Oh, bro. So I'm watching this movie. You got to watch Dumb Money, okay?
All right.
I'm watching this movie, and it's about stocks. It's about GameStop, to be specific.
Okay.
Yeah, so GameStop exploded, bro, right after this movie. I sat down in my living room. I watched the movie, and after I watched it, I said, holy shit, do you think that could really happen? And especially with this coming out, GameStop's going to do this. They're going to blow this stock up. And then they did. I was like, you're kidding me. Next thing you know, no joke, whenever I came here to check it, it was already exploded. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I knew this was going to happen. As soon as I watched the movie, 5 seconds after I watched the movie, I told my wife, I was like, I have to go check that stock. I told you I wasn't going to get back on tonight, but I lied. I'll be back.
Right.
I like being on here quite a bit.
I hear you.
There was another one. Let me just give you a couple here with this one to add to your list to watch. Oh, I must have got rid of some of them. Well, PLUR.
Is that?
Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold on. Wrong account. Here we go. My bad, bro. I've got a lot that I have to keep up with. I keep up with a lot of different people's stocks too, trying to help them.
I believe it.
Okay, so we got TLRY. Now, you see where it's at currently, but it's about to flip the flop because here we go. SNDL. This is another one. This is another weed stock. Right? All right. This one, you see, it's already had this strong, hard pop. Let's see. How do
it's been consolidating now for another pop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it's actually laying strong right here. I like seeing that, a doji right there, the dragonfly doji. That's always a wonderful sign. So give me 2 seconds because I am going to mark that because I want to see what it does. I do want to change that color because that will confuse people. Okay. So we'll see what it does off that doji. From there. Looks like it may have a little bit of a pullback, but if it dumps hard, it's going to have some stop point regardless because it's got a good break right here. Let's look at previous. Previous is saying the same. So we know it's not going to go.
Yeah, probably could have gotten some of my money back this morning for TLRY or whatever TLRY. But
Yeah,
I was sleeping.
I get it, bro. Trust me, I've missed on a couple good trades last Thursday because I decided that, you know what, I'm going to take today off. Dumb.
Right. Next thing you know, it bites you in the ass a little bit.
That's, yeah, and it does every time, and I can't stand it. It makes me so mad. Every time I try and take off, I just I miss it. I miss a good one too.
Right.
Oh, let's see. Yeah. So this has a good bottom too. So we're going to set this up to not break that point. If it breaks that point, we'll recount. But for now, we're going to hold it in there. And as long as it does not break this, then we'll look for a new up point.
And it looked like it might go up. Was it the MACD indicator? Like, what is it? Is it if the orange line crosses the blue line? It's a bullish signal.
Hold on, and I'll show you. Let me just keep my count real quick.
Gotcha.
So what this is doing, this is forming a cup. This is pulling back now. So while it pulls back, the next time it sparks up, it's going to spike.
Yeah.
And I think this is the one that had the expectation of that $3 range anyway.
Oh. Okay.
So now that's making me wonder. Let me look again. Let's have some break points. So 241.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, that blue line is crossing that orange line. So that means I might pop. You never know.
Well, a lot of things play into it. You know, your volume, your momentum, your RSI setting. Like, you know, on this current one, look at our RSI. You know, even though it's up high, it's still telling us that it's a buy. And that may just be the indication, even though it's going to pull back, it's going to fall off here. And then it will spark again. But in the meantime, I'm going to count how many pops we've had in the past right here. 1. Okay, so this next fall off should bring us down to the next pop. For sure. Judging by the RSD count, because you got three ups, 3 downs, 3 ups, 3 downs in between each long good pop. So
I see. Yeah, and just as you speak of it, it's going up just by a little. I mean, just went up a penny, but
yeah, well,
it's definitely going in the right direction.
Well, what we've done is we've created a bottom off previous, which was your red hammer candle that came down, you know, and of course now that we're looking forward, we're going to see what it does off the doji. So now you can just go ahead and preset this one back up to the top of that doji and let it break, and you can actually turn that to green, and now we're going to make the decision, are we going to buy below this green line, or if it breaks our bottom, we know it's going to fall off. If it breaks our green line, we know it's going to explode because this right here is the top of our cup. Our next break point is going to be this 267 because that was our previous high. If it doesn't break that previous high, if it doesn't break that 267, it's going to pull back again, and then it'll shoot again. But that'll be our new resistance. See, when stocks explode like that, you've got to set new resistance and support levels. And a lot of people get confused on that, and they'll sell off, and then what ends up happening is options actually start pulling the stock down so far because they're flooding that stock that it's going to slingshot back up. That's typically what happens.
Right.
And I mean, in one sense, you don't want that, but in another sense, if you're in the right spot, you definitely want that to happen to you. you definitely want to be able to get in and it just shoot up out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Thank you.
When that shit's built.
Yeah, so now I'm showing here it is a strong buy. Let's check out the financials on SNDL. See what we're working with. Oh, man. that free float share is 99.37%. She's about tapped out. That's the only thing that worries me. Are you in SDL? SNDL?
I got like 10 shares.
Well,
why it's a good time for obviously to get rid of them.
No. I would. I mean, if you only have 10, I would definitely keep riding. I would definitely keep riding. Just wait and let it play out right now. Let the stock play out itself, because I want to see what it's doing with this RSI up so high, because it may come down a little bit more in the aftermarket. It'd be a good time to hop in too, because we're in the 4-hour window right now. This is the 4-hour. Let's go to the day, the intraday. So it does show that down, but then we got another good sign.
4 hours. Yeah, I see what you mean by the cut. I just turned it on to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you can also see here from December, the earnings were bad. Those were not good earnings. They were down 3,400%. Then a surprise of, what was that? 37.725. Okay, so let's see. The next earnings are actually going to be coming out in May. So, May 13th. May flowers. So, yeah. I'm in the day now. And in the overall day, it still hasn't had its full little pullback here. So, it is going to drop off a little bit more. So, again, this is one that we just keep our eye on. Once we get in this new bottom, then we're going to get back. Like, you could even buy more shares. If you only have 10 in it, you're sitting very well. I just keep my 10. And always, like always, stick with what you're comfortable with. 7 to 15%. If it drops below 15%, it may drop a little bit more. That 15%, it's a marker too. The 7%'s a marker. It's just how risky you willing to be with that in that exact trade.
Right. Gotcha.
So that's another good one. I'm just checking on one of mine real quick. Keeping an eye on today. It's been playing with my thought process a little bit, but as long as I keep on top of it, I'll be okay.
Right.
Yeah. See, because I've been waiting myself to average down on this one, because I got in a little high. But
that's what I started doing TLRY or whatever.
Oh yeah, but what you always do, anytime you buy in, just buy in a small amount. You don't have to go all in.
Yeah.
Buy in a small amount, see where it goes, and then buy in heavy.
Right. Yeah.
Because stocks.
So that's
change.
what I kind of did. Huh?
Stocks change.
Right.
Information changes with stocks all the time. Okay, so.
Yeah, like with TLRY though, I realized when I bought when everybody was selling off, and that's when I started dollar cost averaging, buying one share individually as lower as it's gotten. So at one point, my total though was I think almost like 288 or something like that, and I had to just individually dollar cost average down to where I'm at.
Oh yeah, yep, it happens to all of us. Well, the next cannabis one I had was CRON.
Oh yeah,
Cron. This is another one that's going up, and it has earnings coming out, I think, on the 12th as well. No, the 7th. So the week in May of 7th and 12th, that week, there's going to be earnings coming out. So this will re-jam again at that time. So these are stocks that I'm definitely going to watch ride back down, and then know that, hey, get in on that new low because it's going to be having new earnings coming out. And previous earnings, this was very shocking to me too. Previous earnings here, you look, they were up 23.96%. However, that was from November. So through Christmas, they were a little slow. And here, they're down to 4.85%. So they're still above, but they're still really low down. They're going to have to make up for that.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's the highest this has been? Oh, yeah, it's been way up there, huh? That makes sense. And you can even look at previous to see when they're doing good and when they're doing bad. So summertime, is that where we're at? March. So we're in March right now. And this is 2020. So they didn't do...
You're going to like a 1 year out?
Oh, I'm on the day right now. But yeah, I can go to... We'll go to the 3... where's it at? There it is.
Okay. The day chart. There you go. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm kind of getting familiar with Webull and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I can switch over to Webull, if that'll help.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I'm still following. I'm still watching and understanding what.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the 1 year out. So you see that, or the month calendar. So since
I'm on the month calendar.
So since 2019, CRON has fell down since 2019. I'm going to back up a little bit more. They didn't start much before that. No, that's perfect. Because look, they just started back here. I was like, they didn't start much earlier than that. So I guess they opened the company in 2016, around there. That's when it started in here anyway. So 2016, it climbed all the way to 2019. It makes sense that it had to come down.
Yeah.
But it gave this downward shoulder too right here for the overall. So now that's going to make me kind of be at this. But look at the resistance line. It found that resistance and it stayed in. So let's go ahead and mark that for the overall. That's going to be our bottom, because that is a strong bottom. Look at the dojis from past to future. So now we just got to wait. And as long as this fills out like it's supposed to, it should come up here at least to this point. It may be there actually, and pull back a little bit and then catch that next pop in a month.
Okay.
So it kind of makes sense, right? Now that we're looking at it this way. So, and we're in the month calendar, and this is over the course of the months, and you think about it, it's fell. And even in the past, that right there would have messed me up so bad in February, where it had that hard candle pop, and then it just fell off.
Yeah.
Which that's why we have other indications and other indicators that we use that keeps that from happening. However, this right here could definitely be its new average line. What is the average on this CRON? Let's see here. I'm going to pull up CRON over on the side. Yeah, so the average volume is at 2.8. The volume's at 2.9 right now, which shows that it is bullish still. I wonder what that free float is. I'm going to hop over here real quick. We're going to go back over here to the finances. Oh, yeah. The free float's only at 52%. So, like, getting in right now and it growing and closing that gap, ooh-wee. That'd be nice. And usually around 50% is definitely a good time to be getting in on one for a long hold. You wait till that fall off happens and then get in on it. I mean, it's going to pull back. It ain't going to pull back much, though. let's see here what the low was. So now we'll go and we'll look at the 52-week high was 299, and the 52-week low was 164.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's already hit that 299. I wonder what the expectation was on this one too.
Isn't it like right around do they call it power hour? Like around like 2:30 or 3?
Yeah, it's coming up. It's between 1:30 and 3:30, but the power hour is the last hour of the day.
Okay.
Yep, and that's usually good for pump and dumps. But
yeah, I normally play was it the gap and go breakout strategy for the VWAP or whatever like that, or playing like the confirmation candles on the second candle, if you will, or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But we're helping moderate, new, beginner level. We have every trader in here. It's all kinds of different levels, but this one is looking really nice. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I really like your guys' channel. It's diverse. You got experience from all sorts of backgrounds, and like it's always like a refresher hearing something that you haven't thought about in a while from someone else and stuff like that. It's nice
for sure.
It's just to be able to hear different experiences and just learn from other people that are more knowledgeable than us, and then relearning and hearing other people's questions to refresh our memory and stuff like that. If we already know stuff and stuff like that, like that's what I've really enjoyed and benefited the most with your guys' channels and stuff. Is like you guys have so much experience and new experience and stuff like. It just, I don't know. It's a nice network. It's a nice channel that you guys have.
But realistically, we never stop learning. I don't. Even though I've been doing this. I learned my first steps in trading 8 years ago, and it doesn't matter. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter. I always learn new things.
Yeah.
Especially with the growth of technology, too.
Oh, absolutely. I literally just started dabbling with stocks last year. Started with the traditional 401k at work with your S&P.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And then that kind of sparked my curiosity of like, okay, if I can make money in an index fund that's slow and steady, I wonder what I can make maybe in a penny stock. And since then, I just when I jumped on YouTube and I found you guys and I found a bunch of I would say knowledgeable sources to follow, and I've kind of just self-educated from everything I've learned from you guys and other people on YouTube. Oh shit.
Yeah, and that's a good place to start too.
Yeah. But you said you live in Indiana?
No, I don't. I don't know who said that. No, I live in Tennessee.
You said Tennessee. I'm sorry. Someone just tried to call me.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I live in Tennessee. Here's another one of those stocks for Italy. I wonder how popular it is in Italy. What is this?
Yeah.
AURORA. International Burrad. See, this stock right here just came out of the bottom. So I'm kind of curious. Of course, it'll pull back down to a penny, but let's just type this in real quick. I don't even know what this is. Okay, it's cannabis too.
Oh, it's
ACB
ACB,
cannabis.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, yeah, ACB cannabis. Yeah, this is another one. It's looking pretty good. It's at 7.06. But why?
Yeah.
This is why. What is going on here?
Yeah, I followed this stock like last 2 weeks ago from, what is it? I don't know if you know, or if you're familiar with the YouTube channel called Moon Market or whatever, that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, he was. If you jump on his thing or whatever, he has a video that's like literally like 2 weeks ago or whatever. And this stock was at like $3 or whatever, but it was obviously right around when France broke the fucking internet with, hey, we just legalized, and like, all these cannabis stocks just doubled. Like,
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they did explode all at once. I didn't write off of this one none. I wrote off of that TLYR. And what was that other one I wrote off of? The SNDL. I got that little pump right there. I got out. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take a little 20% real quick. But now that I'm seeing it, I'm like, this is probably going to do something right here. The more I look at it, the more interesting this one is to me. I know it's going to pull back right here, and that's fine. Let it pull back. But then I'm probably going to jump in on this one somewhere. Right. I wish I would have got in on the ground floor, but it's going to gradually continue growing, I think. We'll just have to see how those earnings turn out for next month. But think about it this way. April, May, it's summertime, or, springtime's opening up. People are going to be able to go outside, hang out, do more adventures.
Yep.
Of course, they're going to want to smoke, right? That's it. They're going to want to smoke more. I'm guessing. I mean,
Yeah.
Because it does seem like they have better earnings in the summertime.
Oh yeah.
Than the winter. So.
Yeah.
But right here, even though
more people would smoke during winter because there's nothing to do besides sit inside. But
yeah, it's weird. But no, they like to smoke outside, I guess.
Right.
Yep. Either way, cool with me. That way I can make some money right here.
Right.
Strong buy. Let's see here. I'm going to check the technicals on this. Neutral buy. I'm going to go down to my 1 hour too. Yeah, see how those don't change? Because they pretty much correlate together right there. So let's see here. Everything looks pretty good there. My financials. Even my whole moving average. That's why I'm thinking it might explode. Because that right there is a good indication. Alright. And I'm in my 4 hours still. So it may have another leg up yet. I just wonder. Let's go to financials. See, there's no free float shares.
Okay.
That's the problem. I mean, there is, but very, very little. And it's saying 1 year price is $3.63, which kind of makes sense. Yeah, so the average price for the year is going to be $3.63. The max is 4, and the min's going to be $3.25. Well, you're below the min right now. But I'm assuming that's what it's saying for its overall.
Right.
23 earnings did not look good. I don't know. There's some information missing here. See, like down here in 2023, reported good, estimated good, and then surprised with a 0.02% in growth.
Okay.
Well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's shown good. It has high potential.
Yeah.
I think, though, this is another one that I'm going to follow this pullback, see what it does, see if it drops more. Wait till everything lines back up for that next pop. because I still think it has room to grow. I just don't know how much it's going to grow. I mean, even if it goes that 350 range, let's see what their estimation is. Oh, well, it's already hit target. So, but they're expecting 273. So it may go up just a hair bit more. It's going to have to break that 293 at least to get to that next level up.
Right.
It's saying 288. And the current price is 224, so 288.
Oops, excuse me. Damn.
Yeah, that's it. We'll just have to wait and see how she plays out. But I'm definitely going to keep an eye on them. You know,
I hear you.
These CBD stocks, I mean, they haven't done nothing but grown so far.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they took that hard hit. I was just going to say, they took that hard hit getting all their approvals. You think of all the laws and restrictions and requirements and all that. Golly.
Yeah, they're talking about our vice president trying to get at least rescheduled down to class 3, schedule 3 drug or something.
Yeah.
And oh no, it's obviously always very the cannabis sector is always very popular in April, always around election. So we can all be getting our hopes up, but I think in the way the world is moving with cannabis and shit, we might get lucky this year, or maybe next year, like the latest, and maybe majority of the United States or the world will be like recreational medicinal.
That's very true. That's very true. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see what happens with it, you know.
You got a country that did it, and then Canada, I think, was the first one, or whatever. I could be wrong. Amsterdam, my bad. But just like different countries now are starting.
Oh yeah, it's definitely set a new expectation and a new overall height. But then I just realized that this has created a double bottom too in the 4 hour. And it just now started to break that and pull back a little bit. This one may be getting that next leg up for sure.
I see.
But that's what you got to do. We just got to watch them, keep up with them, and see where they're heading, see where earnings are heading.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm just watching. I'm just watching.
Yes, I can. I'll just have to cut him off. I'm helping a couple people in class right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who they are. I mean, Ash is in here. He's the only one I know.
I'm about to hop off here.
Bye, I love you. Yeah, no problem, guys. Anytime you come in, you check in with us, and we'll be more than glad to work with you on any other stocks.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, thank you and express my gratitude for your time and experience. So thank you always.
No problem. Very welcome. Don't forget, check out Just.Scrollin.Trades, and don't forget to subscribe.
Will do. I got you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. Later.